Welcome, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, to your mid monthly June reading. This is the Moral Compass channel, where my aim here is to bring you the wisdom of Ifa and ascended ancestors so that you can make the right tweaks to your mindset and behavior for effortless growth. Okay? Please don't forget to subscribe and like and share the video. This one will be quick for the mid-monthlies. So let's see what's going on here. I've simplified my, how do you say that? My spread. So I'm not going on and getting entangled or lost in the veil. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we're dealing with hidden enemies, whether that is yourself or with others who are sneaky, okay, whom we don't see. The snake also speaks about discernment, okay, having the spirit of discernment and being wise as a serpent, okay? All right, earth signs. Let's see. In the first position here, we have ending. So a lot of things are really changing for you, whether that is inwardly or in your physical existence. A lot of negative emotions, Lucy Progreso, and where you're moving into a space where you're wanting your happiness and where you're gaining more happiness. Lucy Progreso, a lot of you need to go place flowers on top of your ancestors' graves. Please visit them and cleanse where they're at. But I'm seeing in the obstacle position that a lot of you earth signs are dealing with things aren't too clear or too set in stone for you at the moment here. And the ancestors are saying what is needed is to move forward. Even though things are not too clear, when they say move forward with caution until what you need clarity on becomes clear. So Ifa has a saying that when you don't know what to do in the moment or you don't know your next step, do the next logical thing. So keep on keeping on until what you need clarity on is made clear. Okay? I want to pull one more card to see where this is coming from here. Yeah, some of you are waiting from a response here. Getting letters here. Also, Lucy Progreso. It talks about here where, for some of you earth signs, we have someone who is quite non-committal. It talks about a relationship here. Instead of expressing how they feel, they're kind of blocking their emotions here. Okay, and for others of you, you're awaiting a response here, a good response here, when it comes to finances and getting Lucy Progreso loans or credit approvals and things like that. And there may be some delays when it comes to that. Okay, like contracts and stuff like that. So let's move on here and see. I do see a lot of you getting things resolved here in order to move forward here. It's just going to take time here for Lucy Progreso for you to move on here. I do see some of you earth signs here. Things will come to a good end here. We have to get grounded because your emotions are kind of out of whack here. And because there's a energy of desperation, and some of you, we don't want to be in an energy of desperation, because when you're in an energy of desperation, it actually slow down the process. So what you're wanting to bring into your reality, it's actually going to slow it down instead of bring it in quicker as you wanted to. I do see a lot of you at odds with yourself, and it's when I say at odds with yourself, meaning that inner conflict. And it's from that feeling of desperation, wanting things to come quicker, to get through, let's get this done. And it's that sense of Lucy Progreso urgency that's causing this inner conflict here. okay? Especially when it comes to your stability. So this is all about your stability, revamping yourself, going towards a life that you want to live. But again, if you're in that desperation mode, that's going to bring nothing but the opposite of what you're wanting. Okay. Um, I do see here that there, for some of you Earth sign, there's a fear of the past coming back to reappear that you're trying to avoid here, and you're kind of standing your guard here and trying to end the situations for good. Lucy Progreso, you don't want any more reoccurring cycles here, okay? And again, you're wanting things to go in your favor, and the ancestors are saying that you have to be objective and realistic with what's going on in your life and with your plans, and especially what does stability look like? What does your home life and your private life look like realistically in order to get things done here? Okay. I see in the past for you Earth signs, a lot of you, things haven't turned out as you have hoped for them to be, and we have to keep in mind that everything has a plan. There are lessons to learn, and evolution has to take place whether you are cognizant of it or not. Okay. I do see your desire is to be the boss, Earth signs. You are steady and strong and are born leaders, matter of fact, here. And all is it taking is for you to realize that within yourself, believe in yourself, get motivated, to get going, but you want to get going based on your own values and beliefs. Make sure you're incorporating the right belief systems for yourself, because there is an energy of discontent here, because you're comparing yourself, and we don't want to get in the energy of comparing ourselves to the Joneses. And let me pull this last line here. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck here, you want your financial stability, but Lucy Progreso, there's a energy of lack. Like what you have is not enough, and you're looking at your life again, as I said before, from a position of comparing yourself to someone else. Okay, and we have to be mindful of, there's a lot of people showing off and they're not happy. There's a lot of people robbing Peter to pay Paul. So you, as the ancestor says, you need to look at your life realistically and see what stability and success means for you, because everybody's definition of success is not the same thing. Lucy Progreso. And ancestors are saying everything that glitters is not gold, okay? Ancestors agree. I see here, Earth signs, there is a person with a fire sign characteristic, meaning Aries, Leo, and Sag, or they may be typically that sign if you do know it. But a fire sign, for me, this is the working class, someone who is hardworking, who is devoted here. And this person wants you to fall in love with them again, because there has been mutual feelings in the past, and this person does have love for you, and they're kind of reminiscing here. Okay, they're kind of reminiscing here, and they could have a sense of being, how would I say, flamboyant in a sense, all kind of emotional and very assertive. There's the word I wanted to use, and how they express themselves and how they express their emotions. And I do see that this person wants to come back in your life because they're appearing in the reading here, and they want it to last this time. They do want it to last, and they want to get over the obstacles that you two have been going through. I do see that you guys were possibly at a friend's level, but there were emotions here, and they do want to partner up with you. Bear with me. I have the little one with me. I'm going to need you to calm down, please. All right. Thank you. Yes, and they do want to partner up with you here, because things kind kind of got out of whack. There's setbacks here. Yeah, there were kind of setbacks here, and possibly setbacks that they were experiencing in their life, and they're really not happy here with their emotions. Lucy Pogue. So I do see that you guys are very compatible, and that you guys could have been together, but this person wasn't too open to being in a committed relationship at that time. They probably may have spoken about it, but their actions proved otherwise. Okay, because you were not happy, Earth signs, with what this person was offering you. Okay, so let's move on here. Yeah, Earth signs. A lot of you are becoming more self-aware here of yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Ewas, where we're making those drastic changes here, whether it's to our appearance, to our life, or our inner beliefs and core values here. Okay. And it's all about being aware of yourself, more aware of what your needs are, what's going to make you feel fulfilled, and how you want your daily life to look at here. And know that there is life at the end of the light at the end of the tunnel. Lucy Pogre. So some of you are wondering, Earth signs, if there is life after death. Ancestors are saying, yes, we are well alive and kicking on the other side. The metaphysical plane is real. You are a spiritual being having a physical experience, not the other way around. It's like you getting in your car and driving. Your soul is the driver and your body is the car. That's basically how it is. So you decide what road you want to take here, okay? And you have to go with the flow and listen to your intuition, Lucy Progreso, because some of you Earth signs are sometimes the types of people, okay? And you need to really connect with yourself, meaning, okay, let me sit down and not compare my life to other people. What does your ideal life look like? And be realistic with that. And then use your gut instincts and your intuition as your guide to get you to the other side of where you want to go. Because the ancestors are reiterating, you feel like you're in darkness when you're actually not here. Because I do see like you achieving what you want to achieve if you only have the courage and believe in yourself. A lot of you Earth signs need to also sit down with that trusted friend, Lucy Pogeso, or trusted partner, and really hash out what you're going to go for moving forward. Not only with your life, but within your relationships here. Okay? And thinking about what type of legacy that you want to leave. How do you want, Lucy Progreso, how do you want to be remembered, Earth sign, moving on? Okay? And also, Lucy Progreso, think about what good traits that you have inherited from both your mother and your father's from your father's side. Okay. For example, I'll give you an example where you can turn certain negative traits into and see them as a plus. Like stubbornness would be someone who's very determined. Someone who's aggressive could be someone who's very assertive. So we want to transform and transmute those energies and look at our good qualities. Okay. And the not so good qualities, we want to try to transform them into good qualities. Okay. So let me finish up with these oracle cards right here. Yeah, there's a need for you to ground yourself, Earth signs. As an Earth sign, you have to be grounded and not let your emotions and the flashy lights and all that glittery stuff get in the way here. Because I do see the ancestors are saying that this is the time to heal. You're reaching a milestone in your life, and they're guiding you to your own destined path of where you want to be. So it's all about connecting with yourself. Meaning, what do you want? Not what you see other people want. You're like, oh, that's cool. I want it too. The me too. No, what do you want? Okay. And really dig deep into that. because right now you're at an impasse here and it's time to reflect and redirect your energy. It's meaning, Lucy Progreso ancestors say, if you got to reroute and set other goals for yourself, then do that. But you need to figure out what's best for you, what you want your life to look like right now. Okay? And you have to have a broader look at the picture. Meaning, you have to see the overall picture of every aspect of your life and how you would like that to look like, okay? Because right now you're feeling like a fish out of water, and ancestors saying that you need to walk by faith and not by sight. Meaning you need to stand in knowing that you will be provided for. You will not be left out in the cold here. And that way you will realize that you are being guided, that you are being supported, that you can handle this. Okay? Yep. They're saying that way, when you step into your power and you confide in yourself, you trust yourself, that way your life will be fulfilling to you and you won't be in this energy of lack or desperation here. Okay? So you must heal from the past. You must, when they say heal from the past, my understanding of it, let me put that disclaimer out, my understanding of it and how my ancestors explain it to me is we learn from the past, we have to release and heal from the emotions so it's not triggering you anymore. You can look back at your past through the lens of maturity and say, okay, take accountability for what I've done, what your mindset was at the time, and you move on and not breed bitterness. Okay, here we go again. Transformation again with the Ehwaz card. Okay, and it says a fresh new way of living emerges, but you feel fogged in. So they're saying go slow and take your time. Love flows through you and to you. So you have to follow your heart here. Again, take your time and know what you truly want and need, not what someone else is living. Because everyone is not meant to live in a mansion and private yacht. You have to be content with your way of living. If you want to better it, better it. But don't go in with the expectation of, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. That's unrealistic. Everybody's not meant to be a millionaire. Okay? And that way success will expand in your life. So figure out and understand what success looks like to you. Okay, Earth sign? That way you will be more fulfilled and no one is, you're not allowing anyone else living their own life to trigger some form of lack. Lucy Progreso and ancestors are also saying that you don't want to be measuring your self-worth through the measurement of material things. Okay, because when you transition, you go into the metaphysical plane, meaning when you die, you leave even the physical body behind. So yes, we need them, we want them, we like them, the cars, the house, the money, but at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when it's your time to go to the land of the ancestors, you will leave it all behind. Okay, and that's where you want to understand, how do you want to be remembered, Earth sign, when you leave this plane? What type of inheritance, meaning values, morals, and also material possessions that we want to leave to our children or family members or friends or people that we care mostly about. Okay? But when you break it all down, that money that you leave them, they're going to spend it. But what will remain is the morals, the ethics, the good memories that you build with people who are important in your life. Okay? So Earth signs, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And I will see you in the next video. Iboru, Iboya, Ibocheche.